several long guns, multiple rounds of ammunition, and handguns as well. This investigation is ongoing. As we work with our partners, our federal partners from the FBI, ATF, and all the other partners that I mentioned, we will get to the bottom of this. We will find out what the motive is. And right now, we do not have that answer. But the answer that we do have is that our communities are now safe. And they are safe because of the swift work of police officers who were very methodical in their efforts to ensure the safety and security of our children and to ensure the safety and security of the residents and visitors here to the District of Columbia. That will conclude the formal statement. And if you have any questions, I can take a few questions to talk about what else we can share at this point.
Did the individual who killed himself have a connection to the Edmund Burke School, and did he obtain the weapons legally, as far as you know?
As far as I know, we're not sure if he had a connection to the Edmund Burke School, and it appears that the weapons that he has, based on some preliminary information, that they may have been obtained legally. Next question.
Chief, Casey Nolan, WUSA 9. What can you say about this video we've seen? Did he stream this act live?
We don't know if it was streamed live or if it was recorded and then posted. That's part of our investigation, and we just don't know the answer to that right now. Yes, sir, you here.
Reports of a tripod in the window of the man's apartment facing towards where he was shooting. When MPD went into his apartment, did they find evidence of a tripod or anything pointing out of a window?
I can confirm that. This was very much a sniper type setup with a tripod, and this person, obviously his intent was to kill and hurt members of our community.
Chief, was he the only shooter involved in this situation, or were there more?
We do not believe there are any other shooters. We believe that this is the shooter. The members of the Metropolitan Police Department responded very quickly, and based upon collaboration with community members, they were able to isolate the location where the shooting was coming from, the fifth floor of this particular apartment building. So they were able to lock that down and ultimately, again, breach the location where the suspect took his life. Next question. Clarence, I'm sorry. Is there another question over here? They were going about their business. They were on the streets of the District of Columbia when they were shot. Next question. Yes.
Connect the victims at all in any way? Does it appear that he was shooting them at random? Is there any pattern or anything that you?
It just appears that this person was just shooting randomly at anyone who was out there. It's unfortunate. It speaks to the depravity of some of the individuals that we have to face in our communities. But again, I am so thankful for the collaboration with community members, for community members who had a swift eye to what was going on, who alerted their law enforcement officers, who were able to respond very quickly to that location, to that floor, isolate that location, extract residents safely from the building, shelter the children in place in school, send police officers there to the school to assist in comforting those kids, and ultimately getting the kids out of the line of fire to a secondary location where they could be successfully reunited with their parents. That's really if there's anything that's good that comes out of this, is that not more people than what were hurt ended up being hurt, because there could have been a lot of damage done tonight, more damage done, and lives lost as a result of what this gunman did tonight. Any other questions? I'll take one or two more. Yes, sir.
That video that's circulating on
Yes.
social media, you can confirm that is the video, at least images of the shooting, and if it is, what role did that play, if any, in locating this suspect?
It appears that it is the video. Obviously, as we go through forensically and do our examination, we'll be able to make that determination for certain. Certainly, if you've seen it, I've seen it. It looks very much to be authentic, but we want to just make sure of that. And I would say that it was also very helpful in us in terms of making sure that we were focused in on the right place. Yes, sir. The gentleman in the back with his hand up.
I love Mel Bowser. She's the best. Thank you, baby.
Well, and
Can you tell us what floor the suspect's apartment was on?
floor? On the fifth floor. Yes. One last question. Any other questions?
Chief,
I'm sorry, I can't see. Where are you? Okay.
You're right here,
yes.
Sir. What were any of the victims inside the school?
No, the victims did not. Someone may have ended up in the school, but there were not shots that were fired that ended up striking someone that was inside the school. At least that's my understanding right now. Again, this has been a very it's been a very fluid situation, as you all can imagine. To have an incident of this magnitude to occur right here in one of the busiest corridors of our city. Things have been unfolding. Information has been coming in very rapidly, and we're just, again, sifting through everything to make sure that we have all of our T's crossed, all of our I's dotted, and we really get to the bottom of what the motive was behind this. I can't express enough. I just think that it speaks to the depravity of some of the individuals that we deal with out here. Someone who would do something like this, I really don't really have a lot of words for it. But again, I'm glad that that person is no longer a threat to the citizens of the District of Columbia.
1, 2, 3.
Well, Chief, you used the word sniper. This is a city that knows what it's like to have a sniper on the loose 20 years ago or so.
Yes, sir.
Just put that in some context for us, what you were dealing with as you were trying to track him down tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very tense situation. I mean, you don't know what you don't know in that situation. I mean, we all, recall, back in that time when we had the D.C. sniper situation unfolding. Unfortunately, that situation unfolded over the course of several days. This incident was over and resolved in a matter of a few hours.
Yeah, does this person of interest or suspect, has MPD or any law enforcement had engagement with him in the past? Does he have any kind of criminal record that you know about?
Not that I can tell so far. Of what I've been preliminarily told, no. Yes, sir.
Chief, can you tell us a bit more? This idea he was shooting from a sniper's nest. How wide an area was he spraying, and can you give us some sense of how many shots did he fire? We heard witnesses saying as many from 20 to 80. How many rounds were fired? How it's a widespread area, or was it targeted around a single block or a courtyard or an alley? Can you describe the kind of the fire?
I can't get that specific. I can tell you he was shooting from north to south, and there were multiple rounds. I would say definitely in excess of 20 rounds. I don't know what the specific number was, but he certainly fired a lot of rounds. Obviously, this is an inside scene. We're securing a search warrant for the location. We'll have to methodically go through, count the number of rounds that were fired from the weapon to really kind of give you a better estimate on what those numbers are. But right now, I don't have that specific information.
Is there any chance he fired more than one weapon? I mean,
that's very possible. Absolutely very possible that he fired more than one weapon. All right.
Chief, those shots at the shops down the street here, a block and a half, does that fit into this, or is that just some weird coincidence?
No, we think that's based upon the weaponry that I've seen that's inside of this location, that it is very probable that is one of the rounds that was fired from this location here. Okay, well, I want to thank the citizens of the District of Columbia for their patience tonight, especially those who were not able to get access to their homes, to the family members who had children in school. Thank you for your patience with us tonight to bring about a resolve to this very unfortunate situation. Good night.